Welcome to day 3, grounded in the community. Jeremiah 29 verse 7 says, "Also seek the peace and prosperity of the city to which I have carried you into exile. Pray to the Lord for it, because if it prospers, you too will prosper." The places where we live and work are all part of God's plan. We might think we have ended up where we are by chance or because of the choices we've made. However, the Bible tells us that even if we made the choice, God was working his purposes and plans out, whether we made good or bad choices. We have been guided by God to this particular place at this particular time. The command God gave the children of Israel, who had been carried off into exile in Babylon, was not to grumble about their circumstances, but to focus on their God. They were instructed to pray for the peace and prosperity of Babylon, because their prosperity was bound up with the city. So we also should pray for our villages, towns and cities, and wherever else God calls us to live or work, because our destiny and the destiny of these places are intertwined. My home church invested greatly in refurbishing and developing our building, the Well, not for our own benefit, but for the benefit of the local community. We believed that our presence should be a blessing to the area, and that the building we had was not a blessing, but a bit of an eyesore. Since the refurbishment, thousands of different people have come through the doors of the building. But more than that, we have been a real blessing to so many of those people, and some of them are getting more involved in the ongoing life of our church community. Our work with Food Bank and our Jeremiah Education Centre are both examples of us looking to work with others to be a blessing to our community and to be the change we want to see. As we step out in faith, it can feel scary, particularly in relation to the financial commitment that we may have to make. We do need to keep at the forefront of our minds that we are led to this point by God, and we stepped out knowing that without him we cannot complete the task. This means that when we do see success, as we will, it will be as a result of God's intervention, and so he must get all the glory. As we have been and continue to reflect on our values, we remember that we are firmly rooted in Christ, but we do not exist in a vacuum. We are an integral part of the community to which God has called us. We aim to be a blessing to the community by our presence. We will work in partnership to transform the community for good. These partnerships will include other churches, other organisations such as Trust, Acorn Alternative Provision and the local council. But the lead partner in everything is the Lord Almighty.